Hello everybody, my name is James, hope you're doing well and welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be talking about update on Red Bull and Max Verstappen following a really bad qualifying in Brazil. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more Formula 1 content. Also make sure to follow me on X at James's Pit Lane, I'll leave a link in the description, but let's jump straight into the video. Now the big talking point from qualifying was Max Verstappen not making it out of Q1. That is something you do not see, but Verstappen was just really struggling for pace on Saturday, and as a result he was only able to go 16th fastest, and with his teammate Yuki Tsunoda only going 19th, it represented Red Bull's first double exit from the first part of qualifying since 2006. So yeah, a really difficult day for Red Bull, and it looks like one of the reasons Verstappen struggled for pace was because of changes that were made between the sprint and qualifying. And if you want to find out more on what's been said about that, I'll leave a link to a video I've done in the description. But basically, in the sprint, Verstappen finished in P4. At the same time though, he wasn't too happy with his car. Meanwhile, Tsunoda managed to finish in 13th in the sprint race after starting from the pit lane. Basically, Tsunoda started from the pit lane due to Red Bull performing several changes to his car, and then changes were made to Verstappen's car for qualifying. And while Tsunoda felt better after the changes were made, Verstappen just seemed to struggle, and as I say, he only qualified in 16th. However, Tsunoda has denied that his setup is to blame for Verstappen's early exit from qualifying in Brazil, with Tsunoda saying, as quoted by Racing News 365, "Yeah, some of the things we changed for the sprint race gave us a good idea of how to make the car better, we thought. I think a couple of things that he took also was from the setup that I was using. Now, I don't want to blame my setup, because I think the setup was okay, just the main thing is really being able to make the tyre work. I think from our side of the garage, we were able to make some good amount of steps in terms of the parts we changed after the sprint race, and I feel clearly better in the car, but an issue came out, which seems like it's quite big. It's a shame that we were not able to maximise that opportunity." Now, as I said in my previous video, I think Red Bull should take Max Verstappen's car out of Parc Fermé, make major changes to the car, and have him start from the pit lane for the Grand Prix. And at the same time, Red Bull should also put a new power unit in Verstappen's car. I mean, he's already at the limit for the amount of power unit elements allowed to be used in a season, so you may as well take the power unit penalty and put a fresh power unit in the car. And Red Bull advisor Helmut Marko has confirmed to ORF that starting from the pit lane is an option the team is considering, with him saying, as quoted by Racing News 365, "We now have to look at what we're going to do about this situation. Whether we'll make further drastic changes, for instance. That would mean starting from the pit lane, but we need to sit down calmly and decide what the best option is." And Automotor und Sport also reported that Verstappen is set to start the Grand Prix from the pit lane, opening the door for another setup change and adding a fresh Honda engine to the pool. So yeah, it feels to me that Red Bull will start Verstappen from the pit lane, and I do feel this is the right decision. I mean, one thing to consider is that if it rains and there's a lot of unpredictable weather, it may be worth starting from P16 and not starting from the pit lane. And that's because the setup Verstappen has may actually work in the wet, who knows. But I think if it stays dry like it did in qualifying, maybe there's a few spots of rain around, but yeah, it's mainly dry. I think they should start from the pit lane with Verstappen and just take that power unit penalty as well. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. But that's going to be the video from me today. Thank you ever so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe for more videos, and until the next one, take care. Bye.